Hey babe, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited, like could not be more excited. This smile is all natural to teach this Kriya today. This is my favorite Kundalini Kriya ever of all time. This is one that I have probably practiced 1,000 times. I have done this Kriya so much. It is my go-to for an energetic uplift, for a boost of positivity, for just that joy and happiness and peaceful feeling, and just it just feels good. Finding what feels good in this Kriya always works for me. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's actually called the Kriya for Elevation. It's all about uplifting your mind, your body, your spirit, and it just brings me so much joy to teach this to you. So there is breath of fire throughout this Kriya. If you are unfamiliar with breath of fire, I have an awesome tutorial on it that I'm going to link below. I'm not going to teach it in this Kriya since I have that tutorial, so I would recommend if you're new to breath of fire to pause this video and click over to that tutorial, watch that, and then come back to this. If you are pregnant or on the heavy part of your menstrual cycle, whenever I say do breath of fire, just do long deep breathing, and I'll usually offer up that modification for you as well. So I think we should get right into it. I can't wait. Let's do it. Let's spend just a moment grounding here. I want you to just close your eyes. Hands are in your lap. Take a big inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Shoulders drop, jaw softens. Another one just like that, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more together. And now let that breath move in and out through the nose, keeping those eyes closed. It's important in this practice and in every practice and really in every day that you anchor an intention. Why are you here? Big existential question. But what would you like today? What would you really love to get out of this practice? How would you like to feel? What are you choosing for today, for this moment? If you're new to intention setting before our practice, maybe it's just to be more present. Maybe it's just to take this time for you and to see what happens. Maybe you have something specific on your heart that you want to infuse into this practice. If so, I just want you to bring it to your mind. Let it come in through the breath, down into your lungs, filling up the chest. Bring your hands to your heart. Just let that intention settle there. Big inhale to seal it in. And exhale through the mouth, send it out. Drop the hands down. Curl your fingers around the base of your knuckles, the pads of your knuckles, thumbs point up. We're going to bring our arms up to about 60 degrees here. Elbows are nice and straight. You're going to close your eyes, look in and up to the third eye point, and begin breath of fire. Keep up with your breath, keep breathing. This breath of transformation cleanses, detoxifies, and generates heat in the body. So you might feel a warming sensation moving through you. That heat creates transformation in the body, alchemizes energy. Inhale. Bring the thumbs together to touch overhead. Uncurl the fingers, point them straight up towards the ceiling. Arms are nice and straight, holding that posture, holding the breath along with it. And exhale, release the hands down, bringing them onto your ankles or your shins. We're moving into a spinal flex. So we inhale, lift the chest, bring it forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Chin stays parallel to the ground, head and neck do not move. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, and begin. That inhale and exhale happens through the nose. That warm, moist air, conditioning our lungs, oxygenating our body and our blood, circulating new life force energy. Breath should be audible, deep intention and awareness with the breath. Finding your own rhythm. There's no specific pace with this posture. Just letting your spine warm up, circulating that spinal fluid, opening up the front and back of the spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, release the breath. Bring your hands up to your shoulders, forefingers in front, thumb behind the shoulder, almost like you're grabbing your shoulder, but they're just lightly laying there. And we're going to do a spinal twist. We inhale, twist the head, the neck, the torso to the left. Exhale, twist the head, the neck, the torso to the right. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, and begin. Eyes are closed, looking in and up to that third eye point, the home of your intuition, your pituitary gland. That drishti stimulates the point to which you access your inner wisdom. And it's an important part of this practice, of all yogic practice. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right, but especially in the Kundalini tradition. Opening up that upper spine, feeling the stretch through this twist in your upper middle back. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale left, exhale right. Almost there. Last few. Inhale, come center. Exhale, drop the hands into your lap. Eyes stay closed. Just observe the body for a moment here. Observe how it feels after these first three postures. Feeling the heat, the sensations, maybe cooling or tingling. Maybe you feel energized or deeply peaceful. The practice doesn't work the same for every person. It always is a little different depending on where you are today, what your intention is around the practice, and what you deeply desire, along with whatever is ready to be released. As much as Kundalini is this beautiful energetic upgrade, it's also a process of detox. And so it's incredibly normal to feel a vast combination of emotional experiences throughout this practice. You may laugh or cry or feel angry, sad or joyous, peaceful, calm. Whatever it is that's present in your body throughout this practice, just observe it. Don't try to understand why or attach meaning or assign meaning to it. Just let it be there for you. Let the presence of that emotion be an opportunity for deeper acceptance of your humanity and your divinity and everything that you experience inside of life itself. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Come on to your sits bones with your legs stretched out in front of you. If it's not comfortable to have them nice and straight, you can bend your knees a little bit here. We're going to do a front stretch, so it's kind of like a forward fold, except if you except we're going to do a breath pattern and move with this stretch, so we're not in just a deep hold. Your hands can be on your shins, your ankles, or you take your pointer finger and your middle finger and you grab around the big toe and you press your thumb onto your big toenail. Okay, that's the full expression, but again, find your modification with this. We inhale, almost if you're grabbing onto those toes, you kind of pull them up so the heels lift, and then exhale, fold forward. Head does not hang, chin does not tuck to the chest, the spine stays nice and long. Okay, so we inhale up, exhale, fold, inhale up, exhale, fold. Eyes are closed, looking to the third eye point. Find your expression of this posture, whatever feels comfortable, yet a little bit challenging today, and begin. Eyes closed, looking in and up to that third eye point. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward, stretch a little deeper, let the head and neck hang, chin comes to the chest. And release the hands, slowly roll up. For our next posture, we tuck the right foot underneath of your sits bones here. So you're sitting on that right heel. If this isn't comfortable for you, the modification is to put the sole of the right foot into the left thigh. And then when you do this though, you want to turn so that you're facing that left foot. It's not out here. It's, right in front of you. Okay, so that you can lean forward. So that's the modification. And then in this posture, you're either going to be again on the shin, the ankle, or both hands, both fingers on both hands wrap around the toe and the big toe, and both thumbs press on that big toenail. And then this time, you are letting the head and neck hang down, so chin tucks into the chest. Bend your knee to soften it a little bit if that feels good for you. And you're going to hold that posture and do breath of fire. Eyes closed, look in and up to the third eye point. Take an inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, and begin breath of fire. Holding that posture, pulling that navel in slightly with that breath of fire if you're pregnant or on your menstrual cycle. Long, deep breathing is your modification here. Really let this breath be powerful. Let yourself stretch down a little bit further in this posture, opening up that lower spine. Inhale, exhale, stretch forward just a little more, and let go of the toe lock. Slowly sit up, stretch the right leg out long, give it a little shaky shake, and we'll switch sides, coming onto the left heel or left sole of the foot to the inner part of the right thigh, reaching down for the toe, the shin, the ankle, head and neck hang down. Inhale, and begin breath of fire. Really activating that navel, the home of your personal power, that third chakra, with breath of fire, as well as detoxifying and cleansing the body. You might feel heat or warm sensations. With the release that this breath brings, you're almost there. Last 5 seconds. Inhale. Exhale, stretch a little further forward down. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release the toe lock. Release the left leg. Shake it out. You can give your legs a little squeeze or a little pat. Little massage if that feels good for you. And then swing your legs forward. We come into a V-sit position. So in this position, doesn't matter how wide your legs are at all. They can be this close together or they can be all the way out wide. I can't do that. If you can do the splits, good for you, girl. And then in this posture, in this same posture, we have 2 different patterns of movement. So your hands, again, shin, ankle, or pointer finger, middle finger, grab both toes, thumb presses down on the big toenail. First, we inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bend to the left side. Inhale up tall. Exhale, bend to the right side. We'll do 1 minute of that, and then I will cue you after that minute. You'll inhale up, exhale forward, inhale up, exhale forward. Okay, so we'll do those back to back without any kind of rest. So I want to show you both of those here. So inhale up first, exhale down to the left, inhale up, exhale down to the right. And if it feels good for you, if you need to bend your knees a little, that's totally okay. Bend your knees, find your modification here. All right, get into your posture, shins, ankles, toes. Eyes closed, looking it up to the third eye point, and circulate that breath. Inhale up, exhale left, inhale up, exhale right. Inhale up, exhale left, inhale up, exhale right. Bending those elbows as you go down to the left and the right. Getting a little more range of motion. Letting that breath open up even more space along your spine for you to stretch down a little deeper. Surprise yourself here. Find a fun little rhythm. Maybe it feels a little like you're dancing or swaying, moving with that breath, moving with your body, letting her lead or him lead. Inhale up, exhale straight down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. As you practice Kundalini more and more, really let that breath become more powerful, and with that more audible. So you're really breathing in powerfully and exhaling powerfully. You're circulating that energy with big intention. Our movement, our mudras, our eye gazes, our postures, all those things create amazing transformation. But the breath is the life force behind it. The breath is the fuel behind the transformation. So when you circulate it intentionally, it has such a bigger impact. Inhale tall, exhale fold forward. Hold the breath out just a second here. And release the hands, shake the legs out. Do what feels good. Take some movements here. Massaging my legs always feels good in between these postures. Your touch is so regulating, your own touch. It doesn't have to be from someone else. Find the comfort, the safety, the love in your own touch. And come back to an easy seated pose when you're ready. You can always pause this video if you need more movement or more time. And then I want you to transition onto all fours. And then one leg comes behind you. The other leg comes behind you up into plank, or drop the knees down and slowly lower down onto your belly. Our next posture is Cobra Pose. So you can push all the way up and stay here, or your modification is Sphinx Pose, being right on these forearms. This posture is really unique because we're supposed to do breath of fire in this posture. And that can be incredibly challenging because you're stretching the navel, stretching the abdominal wall, and so pulling that navel in feels weird. So if you're used to doing breath of fire in your normal practice, sitting up or on your heels, this will feel really different. It's okay if the navel isn't pulling so much. It won't, because you're stretching that abdominal wall, so you won't have as much pull. But just trust that it's doing it naturally as you're doing breath of fire. Your modification is always long, deep breathing if it doesn't feel good for you. For me, being in full Cobra, I can only do breath of fire for a little bit, so I'll transition onto Sphinx, and then sometimes I'll push back up into Cobra. So find your expression. Your eyes are closed, looking in and up to the third eye point, and begin breath of fire. This posture, along with the breath of transformation and the heat that we're generating, it's also a big heart opener. So really let your shoulders come back. Let the heart open to possibility, to love, both in giving and in receiving. Creating space for that breath to flow into, right at the heart center. Burning off anything that feels heavy, anything that doesn't feel loving, that doesn't feel supportive for you. And inhale. Exhale, hold the posture and squeeze root lock those lower three chakras, and slowly lower all the way down. Left ear comes to the mat, hands come down, arms come down by the sides, palms face up. Just staying here, taking long deep breaths. It's also an option to push back into child's pose and release that lower back if that feels good to you. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. I'm going to invite us all to push up to all fours, knees wide, and sink back into child's pose. So if you're there, just stay right where you are. Or if you were on your belly, push up and back, just releasing that lower back. And coming up and through to all fours. Swing your legs back to the front to a nice, easy seated pose. Hands come onto the knees for shoulder shrugs. We inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, let them fall. Gravity takes the weight of them down. Okay, so you're not controlling that drop. You're not like controlling the up and the down. You're just squeezing up and then letting them drop on that exhale. Eyes closed, looking in and up to that third eye point, and let's begin. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. This posture is all about letting go. So I want you to think of right now the things that are bugging you, the things that you're ready to let go of, that are just feeling heavy, that feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders. That just feels hard and not good. And I want you to just imagine every exhale, when those shoulders come down, they just go off of you, roll off your shoulders, seep out of your energy. You're just letting them go. Move a little bit faster. Just really inviting yourself to just release it all. Just let it go. Don't hold on to it. Give yourself permission to just be done. Be done with it. A few more seconds here, a little faster. Inhale up. Squeeze them. Squeeze the shoulders up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold the breath. And exhale slowly. Let them down. Posture makes me feel so emotional. how much we carry is just incredible. Slowly begin to roll the neck, making circles one direction with the neck. So slow, so gentle. You might be feeling some emotions now too. Let them out. If you need to cry, if you need to rage, if you need to scream into a pillow, let them out. Give yourself permission to just feel whatever is coming through for you. You're human. You're supposed to feel. You're supposed to think. So don't feel bad for doing either. Just let yourself be human, at least for this moment. Switch directions with the head and the neck. Making a circle, going the other way. Oh, it feels so good to bring some love to the neck. Eyes are closed. Eyes are always closed unless I specify. Focusing inward, not on what's happening around you, but what's happening inside you. It's where the magic is. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, release. Our last posture before relaxation. Come sitting on your heels or staying in easy seated pose if this isn't comfortable. You can also put a blanket or a pillow beneath your feet if that feels better to just sit on. Hands interlace in Venus lock. If you have female dominant energy, your right pinky is on the bottom and your left thumb crosses over the right. Pointer fingers are straight up. If you have male dominant energy, it's backwards. The left pinky is on the bottom. Pointer fingers still point up, and the right thumb crosses over the left. So find your hold here. The arms are going to come up by the head, fingers point straight up towards the sky. We're going to chant the mantra Sat Nam, S-A-T-N-A-M. It's our seed mantra in Kundalini. It means, Sat means truth, Nam means identity. Sat Nam means truth is my identity, or I am truth. And that's the essence and intention of chanting this mantra. We're tapping in to that seed of our own truth. So we're going to chant it. When we say Sat, we pull the navel slightly up and in. When we say Nam, we relax it. So it's Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Okay, with our arms up. We're just going to be here for a minute. This is an activator of Kundalini energy. This sits at the base of the spine. This is a powerful circulator for that energy. So we don't need to practice this very long. And also you may feel a lot of feelings during Sat Kriya. Just some things to note. Hot, cold sensations, numbness or tingling in the hands is very normal. Blood rushing through, heat generating, is not uncommon. If it ever feels too uncomfortable, you can always just bring your hands into your lap and chant with us too. So go ahead and get in your posture, eyes closed, looking up to the third eye point. Raise the arms up overhead, take a big inhale, we'll exhale halfway and begin. Set, Nam, 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 set, Nam. Inhale. Hold the breath at the top, hold the posture, and squeeze the root lock. The first three chakras, squeeze rectum, sex organs, and navel. Pull them in. Hold the posture, exhale. Squeeze root lock again. Keep holding this posture. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands down. Amazing. Come over onto your sits bones. Bring your legs out in front of you. Knees up. Use your hands and slowly work your way down to Savasana. You can keep your knees up, legs wide, and the knees kiss in the middle. Or you can stretch your legs out nice and long, hands by your side or somewhere on your body. Our relaxation time is so important in Kundalini. All the work that we just did, integrating more deeply into our 10 bodies, into our nervous system, recalibrating, refreshing, resetting. Just breathing in and out through the nose, keeping your eyes closed, and observe where you are now. Not comparing it to where you were before you started, just honoring and holding so much gratitude for this time and this feeling right now, whatever it may be. Bring both hands up to your heart, breathing in deep gratitude for yourself, deep acceptance, deep love. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May you find peace in your practice. May you carry peace in your life. Bring your hands together in prayer pose at the heart center. Satnam, I love you. Thank you for being here with me today, and I will see you back here soon.